بالتعاون مع المندوبية الجهوية للتربية بتطاوين، إذاعة تطاوين تقدم إذاعة البكالوريا. اليوم مادة الإنجليزية مع الأستاذ علي الحوات.
Thursday, January 14th, 2021. Good evening to all students and good evening to all back students. Today you are listening to Tatawin radio program broadcasted in English language and presented by the teacher Ali Al-Hawat with the participation of Isra Hamzi, the two students Isra Hamzi and Nur Al-Huda Taib. You are welcome. Good evening.
Thank you. Hi everyone. I'm Nur Al-Huda Taib, back student in secondary school Tatawin 2.
Okay, thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Isra Al-Hamzi. I'm also a senior year and I'm very happy to be here. I hope this broadcast will help you with your problems.
Okay, thank you. You are welcome. Today, as you know, this is the first English session, or the first session. So we are going to focus on some language tasks, and if we have enough time, maybe we'll do a writing task. And I think we have guided writing, okay, using a table. Okay, so before we start, let's talk about what are the problems that may some pupils
may
face while they are attending a lesson or while they are having a test. Okay, Isra, what do you think?
As a student in my class, I always notice that people struggle with their confidence because they do not entirely understand the vocabulary or lesson, so they're always hesitant to answer and participate. Yes, that's it.
Okay, thank you. So here Isra focus on lack of confidence, and as you know, so some pupils feel ashamed and shy, and they do not like to speak, to express themselves. Okay, so what do you think, Noor?
I see eye to my friend, because if you suffer from the lack of confidence, you won't understand anything. For example, even if you know the answer, you won't give it, and you will be shy. This may lead to many problems. Mm-hmm. Also, for example, when you don't understand and you feel ashamed that you don't understand, and you don't ask, so this
is another problem. Okay, so what are your advice to some students who are like that?
Just go ahead and ask. Don't let your fear of looking stupid
undermine you and your ideas.
Yes. So you have to speak.
Yes, just go ahead and do it. Nobody is going to judge you.
And I think they are able to do it.
Yes, I think my friends are really powerful in that area. And the only way to improve is to try and practice more. Yep. That's all.
Yes, and they will do it. So try and don't feel ashamed. Okay. Yes. Now let's talk a little bit about tests. Okay. So as you know, in a test or the test is divided into two parts. The first part is reading comprehension. Number 2 is language tasks, and the last one is writing. So can you tell me which part is a little bit difficult, or some students think that it is a little bit difficult for them?
Language, for sure, language, because it's it needs people who know their
grammar rules.
Yes, their grammar rules.
Some vocabularies.
Yes, it could be confusing because it's like a double. There's a lot of options, so and those options could be similar to each other. Yeah, so language is the most
So,
difficult.
Noor, what do you think? Do you agree with her that the student may face some problem in language tasks?
Yeah, for sure, and especially the task put in the right form or tense, everybody struggle from it. And also, I noticed that my friends prepare for the paragraph, and they have a fear from writing, but I advise them that writing is not only ideas, it's also how your language and for example capitalization and
Yes.
punctuation.
So writing is everything: vocabulary, language, grammar, etc., etc. Okay, so we do not just prepare or. So I think student should get rid of ready-made paragraphs. Okay, so because writing is there, so you have to express yourself while you are given the topic, and you know that a topic may differ from another topic. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, any other problem, or let's move to practice. What do you think?
Just for example, in the reading comprehension.
Yes.
If you don't understand some words, just try to understand the context of the.
Good. So yes, you have to understand the whole
meaning of
text or the whole meaning of the text. So you should not focus or, if you like, stop in just one word. Okay.
Yes, I also want to mention that you have to pay attention to questions like give me an exact a detail from the text with details or stuff like that. You have to put punctuation, and you have to answer exactly like the question is mentioning.
Okay, so this is when it is a yes or no or a WH question, so you have to answer it as it is. But when you are asked to give details from the text, this is in a false statement. Okay, when you are given a false statement, so you have to correct it from one detail or some details from the text. So here a student should avoid writing a whole paragraph just for one detail. Okay, and even the space in for the statement is not enough for writing a whole paragraph. So you have to write only one sentence.
You have to show that you understood that this statement is false by giving the exact
opposite details from the text. Yes, thank you. Okay, so let's move now to practice, and I think we are going to start with the first task. Yes.
Should I read?
Yes, read the question.
Okay. So it's language. Fill in the blanks with the right words from the box. There are 2 extra words, and the words are square, official, aisles, enjoy, attract, cosmopolitan, entertaining, festival, venues, and holiday. I'm gonna start to read the paragraph. Last summer, I had a packed holiday in the most captivating British. So here we need a noun.
So I think you have to read the whole paragraph first.
Okay.
Okay, so read the whole paragraph.
Okay, I'm gonna start again.
Yeah, here we go.
Last summer, I had a packed holiday in the most captivating British I paid a visit to Scotland. Edinburgh, the capital, is considered a city as it attracts people from all over the world to the celebration of its and revive their memories in the various they visited. I did also visit London, capital of England, is the most city to see the historical places as the old residence of kings and queens, to look at the old buildings and places like 10 Downing Street, Trafalgar, or Tower Bridge.
Okay, thank you. Could you repeat again? And please mention the blanks. When there is a blank, say that there is a blank. Okay?
Last summer, I had a package holiday in the most captivating British. There is blank. I paid a visit to Scotland. Edinburgh, the capital, is considered a blank city as it attracts people from all over the world to blank the celebration of its blank and revive their memories in the virus. There is blank they visited. I did also visit London, capital of England, is the most, there is a blank, city to see the historical places as the old blank residence of kings and queens, to look at the old buildings and places like 10 Downing Street, Trafalgar, there is a blank, or Tower Bridge.
Okay. Let's now read the sentence by sentence and fill in the blanks with the right words. Okay, yes. Could you start, Isra?
Yes. Last summer I had a packed holiday in the most captivating British.
Yes. What do you think is the right word here?
We need a noun, so probably British Isles.
Yes, British Isles or British Islands. Okay. Yes. How many islands do you have in Britain, or what are the British Islands?
There's 3, so we have Scotland, Ireland.
I'm talking about the islands.
England and Ireland.
Yes, we have UK and
Ireland.
Ireland. So UK is divided into 3 countries. What are they? Scotland, yes.
Wales
and
England.
And Ireland is divided into 2 parts. We have Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland. So here we have the British Islands or the British Islands. Okay? Yes, number 2, Noor.
I paid a visit to Scotland, Edinburgh. The capital is considered a cosmopolitan city.
Yes, is considered as a cosmopolitan city. So here we need an
Adjective.
An adjective to define the city. And cosmopolitan city, it means that it has
universal.
Yes, it has people from different
races.
Yes, different races on different places all over the world. Okay. Yes, next one.
Is considered a cosmopolitan city as it attracts people from all over the world to enjoy the celebration of its festival.
Okay, so here we need a verb. To plus verb. Base form.
Yes.
Okay, to enjoy. So to enjoy the celebration of yes, Noor?
It's festival.
Yes, it is festival. Okay, so the celebration, to enjoy the celebration of its festival. Yes, Isra?
I revive their memories in the various venues.
Yes.
They visited.
Yes, and revive their memories in the various. So various is an adjective. We need
a noun.
A noun. Okay, a noun, and venues is plural now. Noun. Yes, go on.
I did also visit London, capital of England, is the most entertaining city.
Yes, is the most entertaining city.
To see the historical places as...
yes, okay, so the most... what is the form here?
Superlative form.
Superlative form. Yes, can you remind us by how can we make the superlative form?
For long adjective, we need most or least plus the verb.
So don't forget the.
Yes, the most or the least plus adjective, plus long adjective. Or short adjective plus er.
EST.
EST.
EST. Okay, so the plus short adjective plus EST. And here we have entertaining is a longer adjective is a long adjective. So we have the most plus long adjective. Yes, go on.
See the historical places as the old
buildings. Yes.
The old
Official.
What is it?
official
As the old official residence of kings and queen. So here we need an adjective. Official residence of a queen. Yes, do you know what is the official residence of Queen Elizabeth II?
Palace.
Yes, is Buckingham
Palace.
Palace. So it's the official residence of Queen
Elizabeth II.
Elizabeth II. Yes, go on.
To look at the old buildings and places like 10 Downing Street,
Trafalgar Square.
or Tower Bridge.
Okay, so Trafalgar Square or Tower Bridge. So Trafalgar Square and Tower Bridge are interesting places
to
visit. Yes, in London. Okay. So let's move to another type of question. Okay. And yes, could you read the question?
Yes, choose the best alternative. Should I read the paragraph?
Yes, choose the best alternative. Yes, read it, the whole paragraph.
With its all options?
Yes.
Okay. Virgin
Galactic.
Virgin Galactic aims to make space accessible to almost everyone who dreamed of viewing the Earth from space and experience weightlessness. However, our first priority is safety. Safety of our passengers, safety of our crew, and safety of our vehicles. Although we don't expect many medical restrictions to prevent people from flying space with us, we will jeopardize your safety if we believe you are at risk. Our goal is to provide our astronauts with the many incredible experience of their lives. The trip will be intense and exhilarating, and the more accurately it can be stimulated and training beforehand, the better the real thing will be. Each astronaut will take part in 3 days of flight, flew, preparation, bonding, and training on site at Spaceport America, the world's first purpose-built commercial spaceport.
Okay, so this paragraph, maybe you do not study this lesson, I think. So it's about space tourism and it's so only technical students are familiar with this type of lessons.
Unfortunately.
Yes. Okay. So maybe you will have an idea because our program is directed to all back the students. Okay. Yes. Go on and read again the paragraph.
I answer or no?
Yes. Go on.
Virgin Galactic aims to make space accessible to almost anyone who dreams of viewing the Earth from space and experiencing weightlessness.
Weightlessness. You know what is weightlessness?
Yes. Yeah. You don't weight anything.
Yes.
There is no gravity.
Yes. There is, so it's lack of gravity, and you lose your weight when you are there. Okay. Yes. So here we have anyone who dreams. Anyone who dreams. So we need a verb. Anyone who dreams to. Of viewing the Earth from space and experiencing weightlessness. Yes, however,
our first priority is safety.
Yes.
We have an adverb and at first, and what's it called?
Which one?
So we have an adverb.
Firstly,
adverb.
At first.
And first.
First, yes.
We choose our first priority.
Yes,
safety.
first priority. Our first priority is safety. Yes, so our priority is safety. So here we use first, and first can be considered as an
adjective.
Okay. Yes. Next one.
Although we don't expect many medical restrictions to prevent people from flying to space with us.
Yes. Yes. Which one do you think is the best?
I think from.
From. Yes, Isra.
Yes,
Do you
I
agree
agree
that?
with her.
Why?
Um,
We have the verb to prevent
from.
someone from doing
Something.
Okay, prevent someone from doing something, and then we have deprive someone
Of something.
Yes, we have the right preposition. Prevent from. Yes, go on.
We would not jeopardize your safety if we believe you are at risk.
If we believe, so we will not jeopardize your safety if we believe you are at risk. Yes, which one do you think is the best?
I say would not.
Would not. Noor, do you agree with her?
To be honest, I don't have any reason to say any one of the.
All of them, they are false?
No, I don't.
You cannot choose the best one.
Yeah.
Isra, why you choose would?
So I think would not and will not both could be an option because will not is in the future and it could be the right option, but we would not jeopardize your safety if we believe you are at risk. It's more convenient. I don't know its feeling.
Okay, so let's read the sentence now. We would not, as you said, jeopardize your safety if we believe you are at risk. So what is used in this sentence?
Conditional.
Conditional, yes. We have the use of if. So we have if clause or we have main clause plus if clause. Okay?
Yes. We have in the if clause the verb is in simple present.
Simple present, good. So the verb in the if clause is in the simple present. And here we can talk about the first type of condition. So we have if plus simple present. In the main clause we have
future.
Okay, so will plus bare infinitive.
Is it the first or zero?
No,
Which one?
First one.
So since we have will, okay,
So it's the future.
it's the first, and zero type is when we have a present or if plus present, we get another
present.
present. Okay, yeah. So can you read now the right sentence?
We will not jeopardize your safety if you believe you are at risk.
Okay, good. Yes, move to the next sentence.
Our goal is to provide our astronauts with the many incredible experience of their lives. With the most.
With the most, and here we talk about the superlative form. With the most incredible. We have a long adjective. Yes.
The trip will be intense and exhilarating. Because we have will, we must choose in what's called
base form.
Base form.
Yes.
Okay, so we will, or the trip will be intense. Okay, so will be intense. So we have a modal verb, and after modal we use bare infinitive or bare infinitive without to. Yes.
And
Next
the
one.
more accurately it can be simulated as training beforehand, the best, better the real thing will be. The best.
Yes, what do you think?
The better the real thing will be.
You will be the better. Okay, so let's read again the sentence.
We have the more.
Yes, we have the more.
Yeah.
So we have
comparative form.
Comparative form. Okay, so we have first comparative, and then we have a second comparative, and this is known as a
structure.
Gradual. Do you remember gradual change? The more, etc. So when we use comparison plus another comparison, so we have the more accurately it can be simulated as training beforehand, the better the real thing will be. Okay. Yes, the last sentence.
Okay. Each astronaut will take part in 3 days of fly, flight, flew, of pre-flight preparation.
Yes,
Flight.
flight preparation. So here we need a noun.
A noun.
A noun. Okay, do you agree with your friend?
Yes, do we call it compound now?
Which one?
Pre-flight.
Yes, pre-flight. Yes, it can be considered as a compound noun. Okay, or pre-flight. So it's a compound adjective here. Pre-flight presentation. So pre, and then we have a noun, and then presentation is the noun that is defined by this. Okay, thank you very much. I think we should go for a break, listen to a song, and then we come back.
Sure.
Thank you.
'Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kink out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea and I'll get my ping pong. This is getting heavy, can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beach chain like money. This go all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know I glow up. Hey, so let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, bring a friend, join the crowd, whoever wanna come along. Word up, talk, just move right up the wall. Day or night, sky's the light, so we dance to the break of dawn.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got the medicine, so you should keep your eyes on the ball.
This is getting heavy, can you hear the bass? Boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this bitch treat me like money. At this go all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm down, you know I glow up. And let's go! 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so if we bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, life is dynamite. Life is dynamite. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, da-na-na-na-na-na-na, 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 light it up like dynamite. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, 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 light it up like dynamite. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. This is so watch me bring the fire, set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite.
Okay, you are welcome again. You are still listening to Tatawi Radio English program for the back students. Okay, I hope that you have enjoyed listening to the song. Okay, so let's start again and move to another type of language task. Yes, could you read the question, Noor?
Provide the right tense or form of the bracketed words. Online education offers a lot of savings because there are no additional costs for transportation and accommodation. The courses also cost a lot cheaper than lessons that can be taken in a traditional school. I continue.
Yes, go on.
There are also plenty of programs that offers the opportunity to students to connect with renowned professors and lecturers in the world.
Yes.
Making use of...
So read the paragraph as it is. You don't need to...
I mentioned the
yes.
blanks.
Yes, mention the blanks, yes.
Online education offers a lot of savings because there are no additional costs for transportation and accommodation. The courses also cost a lot than lessons that can be taken in a traditional school. There are also plenty of programs that offer the opportunity to students to connect with blank professors and lecturers in the world. Make blank use of the tools and resources available in the internet to attend classes, research information, and communicate or interact with other students can help in learning the skills that one needs, because online instructors usually come from different blank across the globe. Students exposed blank to knowledge which cannot be learned in books. Through online chat and emails, students and teachers can discuss concerns related to the material without having wait. Blank allows the students to choose those which they think would good blank help them in achieving their personal and educational goals.
Okay, thank you. Yes, could you repeat and make the words in the right tense or form, Isra?
Okay. Online education offers a lot of savings because there are no additional costs for transportation and accommodation. Accommodation. The courses also costs a lot cheaper than lessons that can be taken in a traditional school. Yes, here
the word is
cheap.
Cheap, and
we have then, so it's a comparative form.
Yes.
And it's a short adjective, so we have to add the ER.
Yes, we have short adjective plus ER plus that. Yes, good. Yes, number 2.
There are also plenty of programs that offer the opportunity to students to connect with the renowned professors and lecturers in the world.
Okay, so what do you think here?
I think it's renowned professors and lecturers in the world.
Renowned, okay, because the form is
adjective.
It's passive.
Passive, yes, good, passive. Okay, renowned professor. Okay, and so here we do not have the. You know that when we talk about the passive form, is to be plus past participle. Okay, but here we do not have to be, so it's implicitly. Okay, so mainly the word are renowned. Okay, or renowned profession. Okay, yes. Next one. Yes, Isra.
Yeah. Making use of the tools and resources available in the internet to attend classes.
So we start with the making use. So here we use a verb plus ing
form.
Yes, so it's considered as a noun. Yes, go on.
Research, information, and communicate or interact with other students can help in learning the skills that one needs, because online instructors usually come from different locations.
Yes, from different location across the globe. So the globe, we have different adjective plus noun, and the noun must be plural. Okay, different locations. Yes.
Students exposed to knowledge which cannot be learned in books. Students are exposed to knowledge which cannot be learned in books.
Yes, student
are exposed
to. Okay, so they are exposed to. Here we have to be plus past participle, and the form is
passive.
Yes, Noor. The next
Through
one.
online chat and emails, students and teachers can discuss concerns related to the material without having to wait.
Yes, without having to wait. So here we use the.
We have already a verb that it's.
Yes.
what's it called when it's
Conjugate.
Conjugate. Thank you. A verb that is conjugated, so we have to use an infinitive
Form. Okay, we have 2 plus infinitive form. Yes, Noor?
This allows students to choose those which they think would better help them in achieving their personal and educational goals.
Mm-hmm.
Would best.
Would best. What do you think? Would? Yes, best. Do you agree with her?
Wait. Which
The last sentence. So we can start with this sentence. This allows
students to choose those which they think would best help them.
yes,
in
would best help them, and here we use the superlative for. Okay, thank you for that. And I think we will move to
Writing.
To the writing. Yes, for the writing we choose today to a guided writing task, and we will focus on a table. Okay, so this is the table. So you can read the information in the table and write a short paragraph.
I read the table.
Yes, read the question first.
Okay. Task 1. Use the following notes to write a paragraph about UNESCO organization.
Mm-hmm.
Organization, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Foundation, 16 November 1945, Paris, France. Aim, promote world peace and security through international cooperation, education, the science, culture. Members, 195 members, 8 associate members. Accomplishments, restore 1073 world heritage sites, education for all, initiative, online training platform.
Okay, thank you. Yes, how to deal with such a task like that?
When we are given this task,
Yes.
we must best use the information. We could also select which the most important or what we like to mention in our paragraph. We also have to conjugate the verbs and make better use of them. And be careful at the, for example, at 16 November and stuff like
Yes,
that.
the preposition.
The preposition, yes.
So here you have to use verbs. Okay, so it's better to use verbs and make sentences than use linkers. Okay, so to link the sentence together. And do not forget punctuation and capital
Also,
letters.
the
Yes.
synonyms are important in this task.
Synonyms.
Synonyms.
Yes.
For example, they gave us here aim. We can write goal or
Yes. Okay. So goal
Purpose.
or purpose, etc., etc. Okay. So let's start with the first sentence. So I think the whole paragraph is about
UNESCO.
UNESCO, and you know the
UNESCO
UNESCO is a United Nations organization. Yes.
Should I start?
Yes. Start with the first sentence.
Okay, we could use the United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization is short for UNESCO. The organization was found in 16 November 1945 in Paris, France.
Okay, in Paris and France. So this is the first sentence. Yes. Do you have another
Try.
trial?
Yeah, or for example, we can say UNESCO, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, formed in Paris in 16 November 1945.
Okay. Yes. So here we can say it was created or was
Established.
founded or
Yes.
was established in
Formed.
15. So here we have the day. So which is the right preposition here? In or on?
On.
Right.
Yes.
We use in plus month and year.
Good.
And on plus
Plus
day.
a day? A day. And
day.
here 16, what does it represent?
The date of the day.
The day. So we use
On.
On. So let's repeat again the sentence together if you like. So the UNESCO.
The UNESCO.
Long for the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization
Yes.
was founded on 16 November 1945
in
In-
Paris, France.
Paris, France. So the full stop. This is the first sentence. Okay. Let's move to the next one. Number 2. Sentence number 2.
So in sentence number 2, we have promote world peace and security through international cooperation, education, the science and culture.
Yes. How can we make a sentence by using this information?
We have
We start with a subject or verb.
Yes.
yes. This organization.
This organization, or we can say
It.
It. Yes. It replaces the UNESCO.
Yeah. It
Yes.
aims
It aims.
to promote world
Yes,
peace.
we have.
and
It aims to promote. Yes,
world peace and security through international cooperation.
through international
Cooperation.
cooperation. Okay, so it aims to, or its role is
To
to
promote
peace and security
Or-
through
yes.
international cooperation between the nation.
nations.
Yes, you have another suggestion?
Or a simpler route is to just say it promotes world peace and security through international cooperation.
Good, as simple as
As
that.
good,
Okay,
yes.
yes. Move to the next sentence number 3.
We could mention the members.
Yes, so we can say it has, or the UNESCO has
195
195 members.
with 8 associated
Yes,
ones.
among of them
Are
are
8
8 who are the associates, or who are the associate members. Okay, full stop.
We can say
Yes.
it's a community of 195 members.
What do you mean by here community?
It's a community that is built by, for example, 8 associate members, and it contains 195 members.
So here I think we use a simple verb. It has.
Yes.
It has 195 members. Okay, make simple sentence. Okay, and use simple verbs. Yes. The last sentence.
Accomplishment. Yes.
Yes, accomplishment. It means the things that
It's
this
accomplished.
organization did with
Achievement.
yes, achievement. Yes, that it did in with success. Yes.
It restored 1,037 World Heritage Sites.
Yes.
Sure,
Come on, if you
when they give us just the word restore, what can we?
Yes. So we
How can we deal with it?
you can use it as a verb. Make it as a verb. So it restored. Okay, restore, and it restored more than 173 World Heritage sites. We can here we can use a comma.
It provided education for all initiative, for
yes,
example.
it provided education for all children all over the world. Yes.
It also offers online training platform.
Yes, it offers or it makes online platforms for the children. Okay. Yes.
Sure, the most important
Point.
point in this task is to write correct sentences. I mean, the language is the most important here.
Yes, I think the most important thing is the structure of the sentence. How to write a sentence. Subject plus a verb.
And the tense is past.
Yes, the tense is
Also
is
it-
essential here.
Or the present, because it's still...
Yes, for the first part we use the past because we talk about the foundation of this organization, and then we have to use
For example.
the simple present or the present perfect since it has done some things in the past
And it still does.
Yes, and still doing it.
Also, if the number of the members doesn't change.
Yes, it doesn't change. So we have the same member, and I think this organization every day it has new members and new participant in this organization. Okay, thank you for your presence. And I would like to thank all the Tatooine radio listener, and I would like also to thank all the back student listen. I hope that you get some benefits from this session, and the other back student too. Thank you very much, and see you again.
Thank you. I hope also back students get advantage of the quarantine.
Okay, thank you very much, and see you next time.
بالتعاون مع المندوبية الجهوية للتربية بتطاوين، إذاعة تطاوين تقدم إذاعة البكالوريا. اليوم مادة الإنجليزية مع الأستاذ علي الحوات.